Today we're going to look at this Mega Construx Masters of the Universe Panther at Point Dread. Exciting. You get a Skeletor there, a Panther, and get your bird machine and your little piece of Point Dread there. It's Pro Builders 8+. Very exciting. Here are the top of the box with your various figures there doing various things. Get your logos. On the bottom of the box, you get your barcodes, lucky numbers, reminders of recycling, and all that very important legal information. Over here, you get your language lesson, some more logos. On the old back side, you get a closer look at your little ship there, your little weapons rack, various figures, your little computer there. You also get a look at some of the other sets you can get from this era. And the big old castle, which this can attach to make the castle even bigger. So that's fun. So yeah, let's go put this thing together and see if it's any good. Let's get your fairly standard kind of instruction booklets. You do get 2 of them this time, which is pretty nice. You also get a closer look at the other set available at the time. So that's nice. And, legal information. It's always fun. Here we have Skeletor. Looks really nice. Very reminiscent of his, I guess, battle armor version. Little kind of bat symbol there on his chest. Nice little face. Comes with this little axe there. Yeah, he looks good. Good old Skeletor. Here we have Zodiac. Looks nice. Very nice little chest armor. Comes with this little blaster there. Very nice kind of helmeted kind of robot head there. Yeah, he looks good. Looking good. Here we have the Sorceress. Looks pretty nice. In a kind of all white kind of get up there. Does come with a little, staff there with a nice little bird there on top. All in white. Does come with it's kind of a rubbery kind of cape piece, which works okay. Still a little weird, but there's not much you can do about it. She also came with a kind of a broken arm. Her little elbow doesn't like to stay in there that well, but she does have a nice kind of hairpiece kind of helmet there. But yeah, overall she looks good. She's not the best, and it's unfortunate she has that kind of broken arm, but yeah, there you go. Here we have Panther. Looks pretty nice. Is that a nice little big old kind of armored kind of saddle there. The kind of helmet there also looks pretty nice. The nice little legs which move. Kind of a tail that moves. This is these front legs that move. Plus the front paws also move, so that gets some movement out of there. Same with the head, which can look up and down. Has like a big kind of neck kind of joint there. And you can take off the armor, I guess. You don't really want to. It's on there pretty tight though. But you can take it off and I guess just have a cat. And he does have a printed face in there. With nice teeth and eyes. But yeah, there you go. Now you just have a regular old Panther. You can also put your old Skeletor on there. So he does fit there. Just sort of sits there, so the only way he really kind of attaches is clipping his hand on there on the old, I guess, reins. So you can get him all adjusted on there, then you can, there you go. He kind of sits in there. He's not much else better he can make it, but yeah, there you go. Skeletor does fit, and he can ride off into the sunset. Let's get the Sorceress's bird here, I guess. Looks pretty nice. This has a bit of kind of feather details on there, which is pretty nice. There's no real paint or anything, just on the beak. But you do get a little stand you can stick them on, so that's fun. You also get this little weapons rack, little blaster there, a little sword, kind of a spear and an axe, and some other axe, mace there, another blaster, shield. Yeah, they're, you know, that's fun. More weapons. They're all just in this blue though, so what are you gonna do with it? Looks nice on display. Here we have our, I guess, little extra bit of castle. Which looks pretty nice. Really does kind of fit into the larger castle you can buy. You get a little window here. Little steps to go up to kind of nowhere, but you know, that's nice. It does use a very nice kind of technique to get it to be kind of rounded. Get your little, I guess, a little landing platform for your ship. You also get a little computer in here. Nice little printed kind of star and planet scene there. Little printed control panels. Do get a little record here. It says Masters of the Universe. It does spin around, so you can have fun with that. It does have a little couple of clips back here, so I guess you can clip weapons to it or whatever. There's nothing really else you can do with it because the computer does kind of take up most of the ability to get in there. And that's about it. You know, it's just a little piece of the castle. Place to put a ship on some plates. Yeah, there you go. Castles. Here we have our ship all put together. Which looks pretty nice, very bird-like. Get your little wings here, which are kind of feathered-like here in the back. Guys also get kind of a, you know, beak in the front and maybe little eyes there. You get this big old cockpit area which opens up. A couple of printed control panels. Some more little silver printing on here. And get your, I guess, laser radar dish which sticks on top, which doesn't stick that well. It's just sort of, it's very loosely kind of attached. Get some more lasers here. Get your engines in the back, which looks pretty nice. Get your little, I guess, stud shooter things on the side, which work quite well. You also get a very bird-like landing gear down here. A couple of claws. Overall, that's about it. It's not the most exciting ship ever, but, you know, it looks alright. And you can open this up. You can also put your figure in there, which he just sort of loosely kind of sits in there. So he's not the most secure, but you know, it works. So just don't, you know, jostle around and it'll be fine. Alright, I guess you can lay in there now. There you go, that's about it. Bird ship. You can also use this little perch up here to stick your ship on there, which just sort of attaches supposedly easily here. There you go. Now you can take this and attach it to the Castle Grayskull if you got it. To have a slightly bigger castle with a bird ship. There you go. Good time. Congratulations, you did it. You built this tiny extra little castle in a bird plane. So that's fun. You also get the largest kind of explanation of not shooting your friends in the face. So that's fun.